Alright, let's clear this up. This whole Goldilocks and the Three Bears story? Total nonsense. Bears, please. If I'd seen one, I'd have bolted. Want to know what really happened? Well, it involves uncovering the biggest secret of my life. And yes, meeting a ridiculously handsome prince. Hey, why should Cinderella and Rapunzel get a prince in their stories and not me? I'm Goldilocks, and I'm from Belgium. I grew up in a tiny cabin in the woods, surrounded by endless trees and animals that, spoiler alert, don't burst into songs like in the movies. It was just me, Mom, and Dad. Dad was a carpenter who made furniture out of fallen trees, and Mom sold crafts at fairs, our version of Amazon Prime. We lived simply, growing our own food, reading by candlelight, and with no electricity or Wi-Fi. I had no clue what I was missing out on. I was always super curious by nature, and Mom always warned me that it would get me into trouble, but I never listened. Goldilocks, what are you doing? The door says, do not enter. Remember, curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, but don't cats have 9 lives? I'm just trying to live my best one. What happened when I told you not to touch the beehive? But we get honey from there. How cool is that? Not when your face swelled up like a balloon. Some things are better left alone. You should play it safe, like your dad and me. We work hard and life isn't always easy, but at least it's real. And by being real, you'll always fit in. But everything changed when I started high school in a small town outside the forest. After being homeschooled, I knew things would be different. I had an epic meltdown before I left. Please, just button up your shirt. You don't want to be late on your first day. But it's too tight. Then wear the blouse. It itches. I know, my t-shirt is just right. Oh no, but it won't match my shoes. High school was a whole new world. No more dodging tree branches or picking berries. Suddenly, I was navigating crowded hallways and trying to crack the code of cafeteria cliques. No matter how hard I tried, I just didn't fit in. Also, it took me so long commuting back and forth from school, and it was super tiring. So when I spotted a neon flyer at school advertising available spots in new on-campus housing, I saw my chance to make some real friends. Sure, there would be chaperones around, but I'd also finally have a little space for Mom and Dad. Be yourself, and please, trust that your new roommates will see how brilliant you are. And maybe this time, try not to do the whole which seat is the most perfect analysis out loud. Noted. I was bouncing with excitement to meet my new roommates, praying they'd like me. Turns out, I had nothing to worry about. The door opened to the most handsome guy I'd ever seen, with blonde waves and sparkling blue eyes.
Hi, I'm Rupert. Let me get those bags for you.
He casually lifted my heavy suitcase with one muscly arm like it was nothing. Winnie was like a walking fashion magazine, with highlighted curls cascading down her back.
Ooh, what fun. Somebody needs a makeover. You can borrow my clothes anytime. And you should.
Teddy was this cute tech hippie who was always meditating in designer clothes.
Your aura is amazing. Now, tell me everything about yourself.
Finally, someone who wanted to know about me. We all clicked instantly. Even when I started my usual Goldilocks seating analysis, they didn't flinch. Okay, so sitting on this end of the sofa would give me a chill because it's by the door, and the other end is no good because you can't see the TV. But the middle, it's just perfect, halfway to the kitchen and the exit.
Wow, I've never thought about it that way.
So cute. You should live in my pocket.
Please, tell me more about your seating philosophy.
At first, they seemed like an absolute dream. Winnie and I would spend hours laughing as she styled me.
You're practically my twin. You must come to New York and meet my family. They'll probably want to adopt you.
Rupert always offered to help put up shelves and fix stuff and always wore a tool belt.
Sometimes it's hard being this beautiful. I've heard it can stall your career.
Teddy always complimented me and had my favorite frothy coffee in hand.
Here's a little thank you. Now that you're here, the room's brighter, and the energy levels have skyrocketed.
I felt most at ease with Teddy. I couldn't help wonder if he liked me. And a part of me hoped he'd ask me out. But just as I was settling in, things got weird. I started wondering where Winnie got all her clothes. She rocked the latest trends daily without repeating outfits and kept giving me tons of clothes too. Seriously, how could she afford that on a high school budget?
Oh, my mom has a boutique in San Fran.
I thought you were from New York. I noticed Winnie blushing.
Oh, yeah, they moved because of bed bugs.
Then one time, when I asked Teddy to fix the Wi-Fi, I caught him frantically searching YouTube for a tutorial.
I was just double-checking. Old electrics. Better safe than sorry.
The building was brand new, and wasn't he a tech guy? But the real head-scratcher came when I found Rupert coming out of a room I'd never noticed before. He was locking it up when I caught him.
Oh, it's just my personal gym. I'm a bit funny about people using my equipment, so please respect that and don't go in.
Here's the thing, he was never sweaty afterward. My curiosity got the better of me. And one day, when everyone was out, I stood in front of the mysterious door. Rupert must have forgotten to lock it. Mom's warning about curiosity killing the cat echoed in my head, but I couldn't resist. Just as I reached for the doorknob, I felt a presence behind me. I spun around to find Winnie.
You will love this top. Let's try it on.
I saw her impeccable timing as a sign to stay away. I soon had no time to think about the door as Teddy roped me into organizing his costume party. He kept piling on tasks. Food, entertainment, costumes, and I didn't have the heart to tell him I was struggling. I spent most of my time fixing my mistakes to make sure his party was perfect. Finally, on the day of the party, as my roommates were getting dressed up, I was sitting out snacks when something shiny caught my eye. The key to Rupert's room. I grabbed it and rushed to the mysterious room. I put the key in and the door opened. Inside was a dimly lit room with monitors showing live feeds from the communal areas. The lounge, kitchen, hallway, even outside Rupert's so-called gym. Has Rupert been spying on all of us? Why? Then, I noticed a desk cluttered with files, each labeled with our names. I flipped open Winnie's. Her real name was Lisa, and she was an actress from San Francisco. The scripts, planned scenarios, and highlighted drama moments told me everything. I wasn't just living with strange roommates. I was the star of a reality TV show. My heart raced as the truth hit me. The friendships, the laughs, the attention, it was all a setup. No wonder Winnie had endless clothes, Rupert posed with tools, and Teddy paid me attention. Because of the cameras. Just as I was about to leave, I turned and saw 3 bears. I grabbed something to defend myself when I heard a familiar voice.
Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
I'm sorry for giving you all those tasks to organize my party, but I wanted to distract you from finding out about the reality show.
I bolted, not wanting to be around them.
No, wait! Goldilocks, let me explain more!
I ran out the door, and to my surprise, they followed me. I stopped and turned to them angrily. Go away! You used me! Winnie stepped forward and put her paw softly on my arm.
Listen, if you sign this contract agreeing to be in the show, you'll make tons of money. Just think about it. You could give your parents everything they've ever wanted. You've told us how much they struggle. They'd never have to work another day in their lives.
Please, Goldie, don't take this away from us. From me. Modeling is my dream.
But it was Teddy's silence that struck me the hardest. He couldn't even look me in the eye. My dad's hands have calluses from years of carpentry, and Mom puts in long hours for almost nothing. But if signing only changes things for me and leaves their quiet life in the woods untouched, then I think I can go through with it.
I promise nothing else will change. I know I was supposed to act like your friend, but I really do feel like we are besties.
Really?
Really. Also, you'll be the most popular girl at school because everyone loves a celebrity. It's what you've always wanted, to fit in somewhere.
I mean, I guess so then.
Wait!
No, Teddy, don't.
Once this thing airs, everything will change for you. The paparazzi will be camping outside your parents' house, hoping to catch you on a visit.
Oh no, the trees, the woodland, it'll all get disturbed.
Come on, who really cares about nature? Goldie and her parents would have better lives. They could even add a pool in the backyard. Aren't you curious about how much their lives could change? Just sign the contract.
I thought about telling Mom and Dad they could finally live in luxury, but would they really want that? Would I? No, because the woods don't deserve it, and I won't be the girl who traded everything real for fake friends and a pool I never wanted. I'd rather be alone and live in the forest. I ran off. Behind me, I heard the roars and cries as Winnie and Rupert realized their TV reality dreams were over. I had reached the forest when I heard someone behind me. It was Teddy, now out of the bear costume, who'd followed me all the way here.
Just hear me out, then I'll go. I'm sorry, Goldie. Hurting you was never my intention. The producers of the show wanted to bring something different to the cast. Not an actress or model, but a person living a simple life. It was decided it would be kept a secret from you, because you might not have agreed to be on the show otherwise. I know it's wrong, and you shouldn't have been made a part of this without your consent. I only agreed to do the show because my dad thought I needed to experience life without butlers and chefs, but I never expected to meet someone like you. Your background makes you so special. I got so nervous around you, I couldn't think. Like when you asked me to fix the Wi-Fi.
Turns out, Teddy's dad is the freaking king of Norway. Anyway, a family out on a picnic had caught me on camera talking earlier to Winnie, Rupert, and Teddy in their Teddy costumes. The footage soon went viral, and the internet was buzzing about the girl who befriended 3 bears who had escaped from the forest. Prince Theodore, yes, Teddy, reached out after it all came out, and before I knew it, we were dating. Our families soon met, bonding over my mom's homegrown meals, hikes, and a few glitzy parties. But the best part? The king renewed his love for nature and promised to protect my parents' land. So, when you hear the tale of me and 3 bears, just remember, sometimes a little curiosity leads to discovering that high school friends can be as ferocious as grizzly bears.